What's up, guys? Welcome back to Picky Garage. Today I have a 2020 F-150 LARIAT. This car is actually a pretty sick car, pretty enjoyable car. I actually have it as a rental. The Ford Fusion is getting some work done, so I got this thing as a rental, and I've been enjoying driving it so much that I decided to make a little video of it. So it's a four-door LARIAT. 4x4, so it has four-wheel drive. It is the V8 version, so it's a 5.0 liter V8. Once I do a little roundabout, I'll take you guys to the engine. It has nice styling. It really gets up and goes. I believe it's almost around 400 horsepower and like 400 foot-pounds of torque. It's actually the same engine that's in the Mustang. Which is a pretty cool little fact. So you can turbocharge these or supercharge them. There's the engine right there. That's the V8. Sits right under the belly there. Sits nice and level and planted. It actually has really good handling for a truck. Don't mind the front bumper there. Someone, I think, rear-ended someone. But yeah, it's a really pleasant truck. It looks nice. Feels great. I am more of a car person, but I do love driving trucks, and this thing has been a lot of fun to drive today. It actually gets up and goes. It has the 10-speed automatic transmission, which is a little bit of weird driving to me, just because it'll go from like third to like sixth, or third to like seventh, and then when you're at 10, in the 10th gear, it'll drop all the way down. One thing I did notice though, while driving, if you hit the right here on the little manual, this is how you go up and down in gears. If you drop it down, it prevents it from going in a higher gear, so you can select what gearing ratio you want, or not gearing ratio, that's not the correct term, what gears you want. Actually, I'll go ahead and turn it on and show you guys what I'm talking about. It has a nice screen, nice infotainment system. So if you guys look right, actually I gotta put it in drive. Right there you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you guys can see that right there. And if you hit this button, you can see that the numbers drop. So it'll only go between those gears. See, it won't go above. Then you can bring them all back. But that's a pretty cool feature. I thought it was kind of weird that the truck has 10 gears. I'm not used to a truck having 10 gears. I'm normally used to, you know, six speeds, if that makes sense. But pretty much the truck actually drives great. Here's the rear view camera. You can see it's a really nice rear view camera. So you can see the backup. It also has air-conditioned seats, leather seats. Actually, let me drive back up here, and then I'll stop it and go over, you know, the interior with you guys. But if you mat it, it really gets up and goes. So, but yeah, taking you through the infotainment, you have the trip settings. It gets about, I think I read that it does about 16 to 20 some miles per gallon. Right now for this trip, it's getting about 16.6 since I've had it. I've been driving it all day. Nice little features. Oh, the auto start and stop is freaking awful. Like awful. It's right here. You have to turn it off every time. So if the car just sits, it'll just you know, turn the car off, which is annoying. So every time you get in it, you have to hit that and turn it off. It also has lane keeping, lane assist. Going over here, it has engine information, engine hours, you know, speedometer, tells you tire pressure in each of the tires. It also has different towing things, like towing status, the trailer disconnect, trailer light status. This is to help you you know, get the trailer on there. Connection checklist. Fifth wheel, gooseneck. So I guess it's just like different things for when you're tying. Really neat features to have. There is off-road stuff. When you're off-roading, it tells you, you know, the angle and the pitch of the things, just like the Raptor does. Power distribution, I guess this is when you're going. Settings, you have traffic alerts. It also has, you know, driver alert for when you're falling asleep. Pre-collision warning, that means like right here in the dash, a little sensor will go up. Lane keeping, advanced settings, vehicle. So you have oil life, lighting, running lights, alarms, remote start, wiper controls, everything like that. Yeah, so it's pretty cool stuff. Lets you know what your average fuel economy is, everything like that. And for V8, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the gas mileage. For the infotainment system, I think this has the Sync 3, a little different layout than what I have in the Taurus, Explorer Sport, and Ford Fusion. You have nav, apps, settings, audio. The sound system is amazing. You have tweeters, speakers up there in the side. I believe it has 11 different speakers. I'm not sure on that. I have to look back. You have a 12 volt, also a AC. Here's how you switch between the, you know, 4-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, 2 high. Also, here's the drive modes. So you just click in on this button and you can see normal, tow haul, snow and wet, eco mode, and then sport mode. Sport mode just allows for higher RPMs, but I believe if you're in any of these modes and you just slam the gas, it'll pretty much let you go to a higher RPM. You also have this to move. This button here moves the pedals in and out for, you know, smaller, taller people. This is to move the steering wheel. The seats are super comfortable. I also like the wooden dash. This cargo pit is huge. You can fit just about everything. You have another adapter there. This is wooden, it closes. 2 big cup holders. The glove box is pretty big too. Owner's manual. This little pocket for whatever you might need. The AC seats are really nice. AC works great. I mean, oh, another thing, headroom is great. I'm 6'2", tons of headroom. I took my coworkers out to lunch today, treated them all at lunch, and they had great seating too. Lots of pockets in the dash, little wood grain there. In the rear, there's also a lot of space. Unlock it. So a lot of leg room here in the rear. You know, tons of space for activities or whatever you'd like to do. 2 vents, AC adapter, and another one. 2 USB charging ports. Seats go up, and geez, that's like a lot of space. Like, here's a normal size book bag, and you can see how that fits in there. Yeah, it's really nice. I'll go ahead and sit in the back here, and you can see there's plenty of space in here. It's super comfortable ride, like really is a comfortable ride. Leather, nice leather seats. You know, it is a Ford at the end of the day, but the ride comfort and everything is really superb here. Here is the back of the bed. It looks like it's been used some. Probably needs to be Linexed, in my opinion. For the tires, they look like they're Michelin tires. Not the best probably for off-roading, but I mean, not bad. That's an easy swap out, easy change. Other things are you have lights up here. You also can open up the rear window there. Pretty nice little feature. But I mean, it's really nice creature comforts of this car. I mean, I really like driving it. We'll get a driving video here soon. Let me turn it off. Oh, it's also push to stop right there. And it's a nice, it kind of needs footsteps in my opinion, just because it is a little bit high. Getting in it, I kind of look for that. The lights, I kind of wish they were LED. Here, I'll turn it on so you guys can see what the lights look like. In my opinion, they aren't the best looking lights. Oh, it's not on. Oh, also the mirrors come in and out. All of these are just one press downs. The mirrors come in with this button right here. You know, child lock right there. There we go. Turn the fogs on. What else is on? Oh, that's a rear deck lid light. So that's for the rear deck lid. There you go, so there's the lights. Not the best, kind of needs LEDs. I really like the styling of the front bumper. Overall, like I said, I mean, I really am impressed with this thing. It has the side locks to get in. I've had a lot of fun, you know, driving this thing. Just been goofed around all day in it. I think I turned that off. One click ups. It doesn't have a moonroof or sunroof. That's not always needed. But yeah, I mean, let me get a little sound of it running. It's not loud by any means. I guess if you want to get an exhaust, you could get an exhaust, because it is a, you know, Mustang engine, so it's probably can get pretty loud depending on what you want to do with it. Suspension's nice and smooth on it. Yeah, so taking her around kind of needs a detail, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna set it up and just drive it with you guys, so you guys can see how it runs. But since it's a rental, let's see if she does a burnout. Let's put it in sport. Traction control, hold it down. Hold it down. There we go. Advanced traction off. And then we will see what we got here. Yeah, she did a little burnout, a little one tire fire back there actually. So yeah, that was actually pretty fun. Let me set the camera back up and we will take it for a ride. Alright guys, so let me put the windows up. There was a bee in here, so kind of scared me. But yeah, it's a smooth running truck like I said. It's in sports mode right now. It actually has a lot of pickup, holy shit. Revs about 6,000. Hard brakes. Brakes are good. I remember that the traction control is still off. Blinkers, not obnoxious. The seats have 3 different, you know, memory settings for 3 different drivers. Super comfortable. They position up, right, back and forth, and up and down. So let me give it some gas again. Oh yeah. I mean, that was 60. I mean, it's a truck, but pretty quick. I mean, it's pretty fun. And if you're buying one of these to like supercharge it or turbocharge it, I mean, I'm sure with this power plant, as it's been a lot of Mustangs, it's pretty much reliable and proven for sure. Yeah, it's comfortable to drive. Steering wheel's fine. You sit up high. The mirrors, if you're towing, that's one negative I could think of, is you probably can't see really past your trailer. The mirrors don't extend out like they do in, like, for example, our 2013 F-250, the mirrors pop out. I don't know if that's a common thing, but I'm pretty sure on a lot of diesel towing rigs, it's pretty common to have the tow mirrors stick out. Also, it has Apple CarPlay, so you can hook your iPhone up, run Google Maps, Waze, pretty much anything that you might want to run. Messaging, it has hands-free texting, things like that. The towing capacity, I believe, is 8,000 pounds. You know, being a car person, being a car person, it's something to say if I like, you know, driving the truck. It's a lot of fun, actually. We'll get up here and maybe do a little Bernie, a little burnout. Handles well. And that was a pretty tight corner. It's actually a lot of fun to drive. We'll get up here. Actually, there's a bridge up here we'll do. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this thing does. Yeah, that's smoky for sure. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she got pretty loose. Let's see if we can get another one here. Pretty smoky. But yeah, guys, I've actually had a lot of fun with this thing, just from the day and driving it. Yeah, it's if you're considering a truck, I would totally consider buying one of these. The 10-speed is the only thing that I thought was a little bit weird. You know, shifting through the gears manually, it's kind of weird too. It's like, which gear do I want to be in? But the truck does a fine job at kind of deciding the right gear on its own. I really don't have any complaints. I could enjoy driving this truck every single day, to be honest with you. And the big difference from this and a diesel is probably the torque. And what I've noticed with this is you don't have you know, the weight. You can feel the weight in the turns when you have a like a diesel. It's really front heavy, just because it's a heavy diesel engine. It's actually a very pretty house. I've never seen that before. But yeah, this thing has the power, and I kind of really enjoy it. I wouldn't mind having one every day to drive, to be honest with you guys. It's brought a lot of fun to my day today. But if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you guys and try to answer anything that you might have. Thanks as always for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.